secret, my childhood secret. Look straight ahead of you. Don't stop. Don't let your eyes wander, neither right nor left, nor at the void below your feet. Look fixedly ahead, and let the mind's eye turn to the Lord. All has been done. I am but an insect that cries out and then dies.
Father.
Move on, delinquent. Hey, move it.
Yeah. You really bopped one. Yeah, I'll get you.
That goes for you, too. We can do without the nursery line.
How old are you?
I'm 11.
Oh, that's very young, huh?
Some of my friends are even younger, Father.
Oh? Is your family here?
Got a brother, 13, Antonio. He's up there.
Where do you boys sleep at night?
He sleeps with me. The foreman rents us a place under a stair.
This isn't a churchyard. You kids are paid to work. No talking down there. That's all. I'm sorry, Father, but these boys have other things to do right now.
These boys are barely grown. They're exhausted.
I understand. I'm a father myself. But you can't be sentimental in this line. Go carry on with your work. Boys are arriving every day from the countryside, the hill towns. They come in droves. And for everyone that quits, there are 10 ready to take his place. These boys are lucky to have a job.
Are you all right? Huh?
Uh-huh.
We need 3 kids to unload the flour.
I had 3.
Hey, me! All right, who's got 5? 5 kids for the fruit. We still need the 5. Tell them to keep it down. I'll count them. Keep it quiet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You? Good. Come on. We need another 2 for the crates. No, make it 3. 3. Louder! Into the crates. The crates, yeah. 1, 2, 3. All right, you two. That's it for today. Get them out of here. What? You two. Go on, back. Stand around. Let's go. Come back next week. Sorry, we're full for the week. Out! That's it. Come on, out. No. Where are you going? Out! That bread is not yours.
Wait. I want to talk to you. Now, if any of you boys are hungry, you can find hot food at my place.
You don't like handouts, and we hate priests.
You don't hate me. You're only fooling yourself. You're afraid is what you are.
Oh, yeah?
You're running away, and there's no need to. I can wait. I'm going to see you again. I promise you.
Why do they treat him like that? Because he threatens their work.
Take your hats off. You're in church, you know, skulls.
Thank you, Lord. You kept my promise to my young friends. And then his mother told him there was no more wine. And a wedding without wine is no fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Jesus tried to convince her he couldn't his time hadn't come yet, and that he couldn't reveal himself now, especially at a feast when everyone was eating. But his mother insisted, and Jesus Christ, our Savior, obeyed, as all good sons do. And so, he sent for the servants. He asked them to bring in jugs full of water. And then what did he do? He turned the water into wine. Right. Good. Very good.
Who's out?
Me, I'm out.
I'm in. All right, flip. Clear the banks.
Here goes.
Four slow, I win.
No, wait.
It's a double four, you split.
No, we don't. I'm the bank.
So what, I
No,
win.
I tie, you lose. I'm the bank. I win.
Since when? What the hell are you talking about? He's right. The bank wins a tie. You didn't even bet, you bastard. Shut up. What difference does it make? It's not point. You pick up the money.
Right, it's my money. You dumb son of a bitch. What do you mean it's his money?
It's nobody's money. It's
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Stop it.
Let go of me. What do you want? Huh? What do you want?
Beat it. Go on.
Hey, he's got our money. Stop him.
I thought he was chasing kids. That kid's chasing him.
My goodness, would you look at
Hey, look out. My easel, my painting.
Where are you going?
What's going on there? They're a bunch of devils.
He's getting away!
Stop him. He's got our money. He's going to the church.
I have candies, sweets. Who wants them? Who'll buy my sweets?
We
we sell sweets in here?
Under the circumstances, yes. And I'm not going to leave until I sell them all.
Really now, Don Bosco, you didn't steal them.
I will do my penance later. But would you say that to earn something sweet, it is necessary to gamble in the streets, cursing and fighting like wild animals?
As far as I know, animals don't eat sweets.
Ah, precisely. Because for every curse, the devil rewards the blasphemer with a nice poke in the hindquarters.
Well, are we gonna get the money, or are you gonna buy candies for everybody as punishment for swearing?
What's your name?
Giuseppe. Come on, boys.
Be patient, Giuseppe. Now we'll get you and your friend something to eat. And you'll see. We'll get to understand each other. It'll happen, boys. It's inevitable. This gambling and stealing from one another will turn you into enemies, you understand?
Yes, Father.
The door is always open if you want to come back. I'll always be here. And I hope you do come back. I'll be waiting. Here's your money. Safe and sound. Whoops.
Where's the money?
What? Oh, here's the money. Whoops.
Where'd it go? Holy.
Here's your money. Save it or spend it wisely.
Yeah, pretty good for a priest. Bye, Don Bosco. Father. Bye.
Some will come back, others won't. As always. Why so gloomy, Don Burrell? Cheer up.
We've been evicted again, Don Bosco.
No. So that's what you were keeping inside.
What'll ever become of these boys, Don Bosco? They can't find a job, not even at starvation wages, and they end up fighting, stealing, and killing each other. Then there are those who exploit the confusion for political gain, inciting the boys to terrorism in the name of liberty. Farmers flock to the city, housing is insufficient, misery and deprivation are the present order of things, and these boys bear the brunt of it all. And now we can no longer offer them the little we have.
That was mine! The hell it was! I'll bust your face!
Hit him! Good! Knock his head!
That's enough now. Go kill him! I'll get you! I'll kill him! The double's mine!
Enough is enough, Don Bosco. Get off the property with all your delinquents. They've turned this land into a desert. Your boys are hardened, villainous hooligans.
My brother's right. The land belongs to us, and we want it back.
Be careful there.
Yes, Father.
We're giving you two weeks to move out.
Now, once again, 2 weeks.
Our sympathy, Don Bosco. Goodbye and good luck.
And go back to running a church.
All is not lost. Perhaps we can save something. We'll let the older boys go. We can keep some of the younger ones for catechism.
No, we'll keep them all. And still more. The more, the better.
Who's coming tomorrow?
Me.
You two, the twins.
Don't worry about that.
You'll do.
Just worry about getting here
Who else?
before he does, huh?
I beseech you, dear God. Tell me where I can take these young boys. Show me what to do.
Don Bosco. My name is Pancrazio Suave. I manufacture laundry soaps.
I'm sorry, not today.
Oh, no, I haven't come to sell you anything. You are Don Bosco, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I was told, I don't know if it's true, that you're looking for a laboratory.
Not a laboratory, an oratory.
I'm not sure I know the difference. But if you want a place, I know of one.
Faith and trust in God.
Beg your pardon? Did you say something?
Hmm? Oh, no, nothing. You were saying?
Well, if you want to see the place, I'll take you there.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Francesco Pinardi, the proprietor. Come, Don Bosco. The air is good here. Plenty of room. You'll see. Don Bosco. Don Bosco, this house is mine. The place I had in mind for you is over there. Here it is. Needs a little work, but,
This would be good for storage or a woodshed. But it's of no use to me. It's too low.
I think you could fix that easily enough. You could lower the floor. If you lower the floor, you raise the ceiling. It would be an honor to have your laboratory here, Father.
An oratory.
Oh, better yet. I'm a singer. I can be your official singer. I'll bring 2 chairs, one for me and one for my wife, at each service.
The idea of having a church in your home seems to make you very happy.
What's wrong, Don Bosco?
I'll make you a proposal.
Fine, let's hear it.
If you lower this floor for me 50 centimeters, I'll accept your hospitality.
Agreed.
And if you rent me that field, I'll give you 300 lira a year.
Well, make it 320, and the discussion's over.
Done. But I must bring my boys here by Sunday.
Come, you'll find everything ready.
There's a house of sin near here. Am I right?
I'm afraid so. You're referring to the Giardiniera. It's that house there, with the fountain. How did you know?
I had a dream about it. Last night. The night before, I don't remember.
A dream? About the Giardiniera?
Nothing to be concerned about. I dream a lot.
Right, Father. Come on, hurry. The mass is starting. Okay, Father. Good morning. Hurry. Go on. Inside. Quickly. Go on.
We only have a little bell, but it's enough. And it's Easter Sunday for us, too. And we're still together, my little friends and I. That's what matters. It's the greatest gift our Lord could have given us. Now let us pray. Pater noster, qui es in caeli,
All right now, please. All together. No stragglers. Now, ready? 1, 2. That's it. Like that.
Tired?
No. You got it?
Clown. A hammer? Good boy. All right.
Hammer.
Who could have imagined this just 1 week ago?
No, Bosco.
Come here, you bitch! Let go of me! Always hanging around my man. I'll kill you!
Louder, louder. Sing, boys.
La gioia perfetta si desta nel cuore, il tempo è gradito.
Get away from me! I'll strangle you is what I'll do! Let go! Filthy little bitch! If you can keep that gun! Nobody wants you anyway! I'll murder you! Come here! I'll murder you both! Here!
Get back to work. Both of you, get back to work.
I'll hold your mouth! Get out! She's crazy! Shut up! You shut up!
You asked for it.
Let me hit out!
She'll kill you. Get out of here.
Come back here, you!
Stop her!
Just kill her! Oh, look! They're at it again.
Get back to work!
Get out of here!
Wait here.
Why are they fighting? I don't know. Don't ask me.
Stop it! Stop! Out, you! Stop! Push out! Drown in your own sins if you wish. I'll pray that God has mercy on your souls. But I'll tell you this, and keep it well in mind. No one here will be saved if just one of my boys is lost because of this place. And now off with you, away from all this deprivation and vice. Go where the air is clean. Regain your innocence.
It's all I can say. Push. All I can say is a dick. A dick. Push. All I can say. All I can say is a dick. Push. Hey, what happens then if you're really late?
Stuff poor in spirit. Blessed are the meek.
For they shall possess the land.
Good. Angelino?
Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted.
That'll do. Quiet, quiet, quiet. All right now. Now, quiet. Who wants to recite the next beatitude?
Me, I do. Me, I do.
Not all together.
What do you want?
I want to see Don Bosco.
He's over there.
I want to talk to him. Is it possible?
No, not now. He's got a catechism class with the little kids.
I'll come back another time.
Why did Christ die?
Because he couldn't put up with us. No, for our sins, stupid.
All right. You can go home. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey, wait up!
Where are you going? You're alone and it's getting dark.
I'm going home. I'm used to the dark.
You're not afraid?
Yes. But I still have to go home.
Wait. I better go with you. You never know what could happen at night.
A slow night, huh? Things have changed.
You go in there, and then we'll see what's changed.
That's my big girl.
What's your name?
Lena. And yours?
Giuseppe. What did you want to ask Don Bosco?
What I should do to stop working at the Giardiniera. Because we need the money at home. 5 lire a week helps a lot.
Yeah,
This is where I live. Thank you very much.
maybe I'll see you again? I mean that you work so close to our chapel.
I don't think I'll come by the chapel again. I don't have the courage.
Oh, of course you do. I mean, you won't have to work anymore in that place. You'll see. I promise you. Don't worry.
Who are you?
Oh, Don Bosco, it's you. Come up there.
No.
Take this.
What is it?
It's a blindfold.
Have to identify?
Yeah, you try. Here.
No. There's too many of you.
Don't push it. My turn. Such a baby. Hey, my hand!
Ready, number 1.
Hey, where you going?
that there's somebody who loves them.
Three cheers for Don Bosco. Ready? Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip,
All right, put me down now. That's enough. Have you no respect for a venerable priest?
No. Saw Don Bosco.
Ciao.
I'll get that paper tomorrow.
Look! Don Bosco. What's happened?
I don't know. There's blood coming from his mouth. Don Bosco! He's fainted.
Don Burrell! Don Burrell!
Hurry, Don Burrell!
What is it, Brother Benny?
He's losing blood. Oh, Don Bosco. Pray! Pray!
Ego facultatem ibi ab apostolica sede indulgentiam plenarium et remissionem omnium peccatorum tibi concede, et benedictum te in nomine Patris, Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Kyrie eleison. Kyrie eleison. Christe eleison. Sancta Maria, omnis sancti angeli arcangeli, sancti Ave.
We'll just wait. Here's Don Burrell. How is he, Father? Has he come to? Can we see him?
Let us in, Father. Not now.
The doctor isn't allowing any visitors.
But we only...
Stay here and pray for him.
How is he?
Come, boys. Let's go to sleep. Let's hope they're listening up there.
Prayer is our only hope.
Yes.
You two boys, we'll all pray together. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Our Father,
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is
thy
in
kingdom be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us
Give us
this day our
daily
daily
bread.
bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Sign. All your prayers for me, your concern, has been answered in heaven. The Lord has decided that I should live on a little longer, because we still need each other so much. And I most of all, need you.
The 4th grade class welcomes you back, Don Bosco. Come on.
I owe you my life. And because of that, I'll spend it all on you. You have my solemn vow. I shall dedicate myself only to you boys from now on. Only to you. Only you, the young.
No. If you're just going to be idle at home, you might as well go back to the Giardiniera. Most girls would give anything to work there. I don't care. I'm not going back, even if you kill me. You hear how she talks? You take that from your daughter?
You said from my daughter? Yeah, you're right. She could be my daughter.
Are you going or not? No. Oh, really? Well, you're no better than the rest of us. Because in this house, every last penny counts. So now you go to work.
But they tried to touch me at the Giardiniera. One of them even tried to tear off my clothes.
You stupid thing. That's the best way to have them buy you new clothes. For you, what's better? No. Living like animals in a putrid, filthy shack, like pigs, when you could live in a nice hotel? You're getting out now, you goose, if only I were your age. You're going back to the Giardiniera. You're gonna have to start earning money. You got a little brother, and there's also us. Go on, not a minute to lose. Bring home money. Vanish. No, out the door. You can't stay home. Can't afford it.
What'll I do?
Ask for help.
Nice night, isn't it?
Open the door! Mama! Open the door! Please! Please!
Quiet, darling.
You want your mother?
Don't leave me out here!
Go on. Leave her.
No!
Wait. It's really coming down.
I don't want to go back to the Giardiniera.
You don't have to.
Where will I go?
I'll find you a place. Come. Come. Through here.
Where are we going?
Just a second. There. It's down below. Come. I used to stay in here. Yeah. Before I went to Don Bosco's oratory.
In here?
Sit down a while. It's not too bad. Get a little light in here. You're soaked. Is that better now?
What will I do tomorrow?
Wait for me here. And, I'll be back. I can take care of you.
Just to the king!
Down with the clergy!
Down with king! And corrupt nobles! Down with the pirate bastard!
Come away from there!
Piazza Sortorino. You got the flag. Give me the flag.
Where, on the church?
Right on the cupola.
Oh, any news of Bartucci?
He's out looking for students. We need more people.
Where should we meet?
At the town hall.
Good.
A peaceful march, though, huh?
Yeah, but they gotta listen to us, huh?
They don't talk the same language.
They laugh at us.
They laugh because we're weak.
That's what you think.
Let's go.
Come on.
You see? They want reforms, they throw stones. They defy public orders. Turin is expanding too quickly, haphazardly. It's constant chaos. We suffer from growing pains. And what takes place in Turin usually has its impact on the future of the nation. But you, nevertheless, now turn up with all these boys.
But you see, Marcus Cavour, the future for me is those boys. Those outcasts.
Yes, and by gathering them, you've added to the confusion. I'm aware of your expeditions in the slums and at building sites looking for derelicts, thieves, and cash-buys.
I should think that searching them out is surely the best way to give them hope. I want to build a shelter where they can pray and smile, learn to read and write, learn a trade, and maybe help build that very future you referred to, and which I predict.
You're wasting your time. Obviously, I haven't made myself clear.
Please do.
It is my duty to persuade your benefactors not to help you anymore. This city is in the midst of a crisis, and I cannot afford any incidents brought on by your boys or your demands.
But if I...
Enough, Don Bosco.
If I abandon these boys, this city may have no future. And I respectfully remind you, sir, that I'm responsible only to my archbishop.
And if your archbishop refuses you, would you submit?
Well, first he would have to refuse. Then we would have to discuss it.
Enough. I'm not here to argue with you. These gatherings of yours are forbidden. And that is an order. Obey it.
I cannot.
Oh, really? Then you're dangerous. I think I'd best have a word with you, Archbishop. And you will be stopped.
Wait, please! They've been ordered to stop. Follow me! There's an entrance around the back. Before they close it, go on!
Run, they're after Priest. It's dangerous for you.
I'll be all right. Go now. Don't worry.
Constitution! We want a constitution! Long live the Republic! Long live the Republic! United! Austrians out! Out!
Stop it! Have you all gone mad? Get back or they'll shoot at you. Get back! We want a constitution! Stop it! Put that rock down!
Let go of me! Let go!
You have an excuse if you throw that stone.
You're a priest. You side with them. Let go of me! Get out!
He made it back.
What happened?
We heard there was a roundup. Where are Guido and Anselmo?
They were arrested too. I was able to escape them.
What's the count now?
7 arrested, 10 wounded. But it could have been worse.
It could have been better. If it hadn't been for that priest. He said the police would shoot at us. As if it were timed. The papist.
I know him. He's always with those boys trailing behind him. He turns those kids into spies is what he does.
That kid may have talked.
Who is this anti-revolutionary priest?
His name is Don Bosco. He gathers up stray boys, troublemakers. They would all be with us, like potential students. But all they get to hear is the gospel.
Well, then that priest has to be eliminated.
No.
He is dangerous.
That's murder. We're revolutionaries. Let's not lose our identity.
He has at least 300 or 400 boys.
What?
300 or 400 boys!
That's an army. If we had half that many, we could put them to good use. I'd like to take a vote. You could be right about having to get rid of that priest.
Perfect, Johnny. Aldo, how do you put a sole on a shoe?
You take the leather
The leather. Here.
and then
Some.
nails.
That's right. Here's some nails. Now, what do you do with this nail? Huh?
I take the nail and the hammer.
Uh-huh.
Ah, Don Bosco! There was a man. I saw him too.
Stay back. Don't move.
What was that? Don Bosco, what happened? Are you hurt? Who was Don Bosco?
Don't worry, boys. It's just another thorn.
What did he say? I don't know.
Only another thorn.
How much longer will I have to stay here?
As soon as I can talk to Don Bosco alone. Imagine today somebody tried to shoot him.
Oh, my God, no. Who would do that?
Nobody knows. He has a lot of enemies.
How can that be?
He refuses political alliances. If you don't want to take sides, then everybody's against you. But Don Bosco doesn't care about politics, even when they shoot at him. Thorns, he says. They're only thorns. You can't reason with him.
Maybe he says that because he doesn't want to frighten you.
No.
You must protect him. Don't worry about me. Go to Don Bosco now. Watch over him. And don't leave him alone, even for 1 minute.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
You were threatened again today, Don Bosco. And yet you go out at night as if nothing happened. We had to look all over for you. It's dangerous.
How little faith you have, my son. If God has chosen to give me enemies here on Earth, then he'll certainly teach me how to protect myself. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, but still, Father.
How's the girl?
What? What girl?
Where is she?
How do you know about her? You've been spying on me.
No, I don't have to spy. I know. Now, she's the one from the Giardiniera, isn't she? Serving girl?
Yes, but she doesn't work there anymore.
That's good to hear.
Her mother threw her out of the house.
Where is she now?
Right now she's, where I used to...
You can tell me later.
Ah, here you are, Don Bosco. We've been waiting for you.
I came as soon as I got your message. Now, where's the poor man who asked to be confessed?
Inside. There's no need for your pupils to stay. We'll see that you get home safely.
Oh, they don't mind. They can stay outside and get some fresh air.
As you wish.
You don't mind.
Gentlemen, look who's here with us tonight. Don Bosco.
Oh, Don Bosco.
Father.
Where's your sick friend?
There's no hurry.
Sit down and have some chestnuts.
I've already eaten. Thank you very much.
Well, at least have a glass of our wine.
Yeah.
It's from your countryside. From Asti.
I never drink between meals. Thank you all the same. I was asked to confess your friend who's dying. Please take me to him.
I'm sure our friend won't mind if you have a drink with us. Try it. A rare vintage.
No, thank you.
You refuse? That's an insult.
I don't want to drink.
Oh, yes, you do, and at once. Is that clear, priest?
I'm not going to drink.
On the contrary, Father.
You are going to drink. You have wine at your meals. You have it at Mass. And you'll have it now.
Time he lowers his breath.
Don Bosco! What's come over you, Don Bosco? We were only offering you a glass of wine.
From a very special bottle.
Exactly.
That rare vintage, I imagine. Perhaps I'm the man who's supposed to be dying. Is that right? Come, boys.
Giuseppe?
He told me everything.
Why isn't he with you?
Because he doesn't know I'm here. You like him very much, don't you?
Yes.
We have to get you out of here. It's dangerous.
I know. I'm always afraid. I haven't said anything to Giuseppe because he has so much on his mind. He's done so much for me.
Do you want to work?
Of course.
Good. Because I have a lady friend, a shopkeeper. And she needs an assistant. She'll give you room and board and a little spending money. She's a good woman. And I think she'll appreciate the company as well as some help. Now, would you like to go?
I can't wait.
Good. Can you read?
More or less.
Well then, here's the address.
When can I go?
Right away. The sooner the better.
Oh, Father, thank you. Thank you so much. How can I ever be worthy?
Just stay as you are. And stay with Giuseppe.
Chestnuts, roasted chestnuts, nice and hot. How many? 2? How many? 3? Chestnuts, roasted chestnuts, hot chestnuts.
Don't start fighting now. We need 2 big kids. Glenn, you're one. Go on. I said, get back. Nothing doing. We're not here for charity. Go.
I need one of you. 2 of you. 3. All of you.
bias, or it won't fall right. Here, try this piece. How are you doing?
There you go.
Where's the manga?
You have the make ready for the inside cover? Change his mind?
No, he's arriving!
How's the work going?
Look what we have here, Father.
Ah, the new printing press. And I have some new young friends here ready to work, don't I?
Yes, Father.
But how are we going to pay for all these new things?
I'll tell you how, with the strength of these young arms and prayer. We have to prepare these young men for the new rise of industry, eh?
I'm ready, Father.
Good for you. How long have you been with us?
Well, today's my first day.
Excuse me. Well, one thing you have to learn. When you're tired, you stop, huh? This is not a factory. You're with us now. You understand? You go and rest now. Ah, what a beautiful, beautiful new printing press. And all of you are going to learn how to use it.
I already know how.
Ah, that's good. Then you're going to have to teach the rest of them how to use it.
Don't forget, Father. The rent must be paid in 1 month.
Well, if we can't pay it in 1 month, we'll pay it in 2 months. We'll pay it in 3 months.
Don Bosco, look! We pulled a proof.
Already? Wonderful. Well, now, let's see what we have here, huh? Ah. Very good, huh?
That priest is an agitator, a subversive. Our own workers are now asking for more pay for fewer hours.
He doesn't let those kids work for more than 8 hours.
Ah, that is the real revolution, not the political nonsense.
No, he's not an agitator, gentlemen. Don Bosco's well respected. He's taken children from off the streets, given them a home. I must say many of my friends have helped him.
I'm afraid their charity was ill reposed, madam. He's a dangerous man.
Really now?
We'll have to have him close his workshop, oratory or whatever.
But how can we convince him to do that?
We'll persuade him.
And if he doesn't accept?
Some people will do anything for a little money. Then let's thank the Lord for the poor.
We've made you a generous offer. We assume your debts and put your boys to work in a factory, providing, of course, you close your workshop.
You have everything to gain.
No, your offer doesn't interest me.
Surely you're joking. You haven't even tried to understand.
Your insolence is insulting.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to hear another word.
I wouldn't be so arrogant if I were you. Because when you go out wandering at night, Don Bosco, there's no telling as to what may happen.
Don't you dare threaten me. I'm a farmer, but you, sir, are a bully. But farmers know how to fight. Is that what you want? Well, let's do it. You don't want to. Well, neither do I. Because the power of a priest is patience and humility. Giuseppe,
I'm right here, Father.
Show these gentlemen to the gate. They seem to have lost their way. What do you want from me?
Don Bosco! Stop! Good boy. Stop! Stop! I said stop!
Easy. I think you scared him enough. We're both very grateful. Did you lose your owner, my friend? You must have been sent from heaven. You saved 2 lives. Such privileges don't fall to everyone. Would you like to come home with us now, huh? Huh? You instead weren't sent from heaven, were you? Why did you want to kill me?
They paid me, Don Bosco. I needed the money. I needed the money.
I understand. Come now. Come with me. And you too.
Hey, Bozo!
Sorry for having offended thee, and I detest all your sins.
No, and God has included
In the name of Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, amen. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
And I was jealous of my friend. He has new boots, but I don't know how he got them. I figured he stole them, so I was gonna steal them back from him. But, hey.
What's the matter?
A disgrace. I'm so worried. I didn't want to trouble you, Don Bosco, but I had to talk to somebody. It's all my fault.
What do you mean your fault? Where's Giuseppe? I haven't seen him in a week.
He's been arrested. They put him in that new reformatory, the Generala.
Why?
He told me he had found a job. gave me his money to keep so he wouldn't spend it. He said it was for us.
Well, you tell me what happened.
It wasn't true. He didn't get a job. He went back to that gang he was with before he came to you. He was too impatient. He wanted a lot of money because he wanted to get married right away. I told him I could wait. Even my whole life if I had to, but he never listened. And so he went stealing again.
All right, keep it down.
Hey, watch this one. My turn. Very good. Watch this. Who's the priest? What does he want to do? Let's go to the other side. Beat it. Let's see what. Huh? What do you mean? If you're not going to throw it, come on. No, it's my turn. What do you want?
Do you want to confess? Bless me, Father, pride, sinned.
My dear Don Bosco, even though our thinking be worlds apart, I must say I can't help but liking you. By taking those poor, unfortunate boys off the streets, you save us in government a lot of grief and money. But what you're asking me here is a little too much. It's impossible.
But all I'm asking for is a little walk in the country.
But you're not asking to walk alone, Don Bosco. You want to take all of these boys incarcerated in the Generala with you. But it's, obviously, it's some sort of a joke, isn't it? You can't be serious.
I'm deadly serious.
You are. And what about the ones that escape?
Escape? No one will escape. They will all return with me. I give you my word.
Well, I guess a little bit of fresh air for the boys wouldn't do any harm. Very well. But just to make sure that they don't get too enthusiastic being out in all that open space, I'll put some Carabinieri police along the road.
Oh, no, please, Mr. Minister. I can't agree with that. They will all return. And if some do not, I will go to prison in their place.
My dear Don Bosco, you don't know how happy that would make quite a few people if I were to put you under lock and key for a while. But be realistic. Without my Carabinieri, you won't be able to bring back even one of your proteges.
Forgive me, but I'm convinced that you're wrong, and
That I am right. I know it.
I would have sworn as much. Then let us hope that God pays a dividend on this excursion of yours, Don Bosco.
Ancora una vita, tutta la riva, oh, come, ancora una volta, e poi
Hey, don't step on me.
ancora una volta, e poi ancora una volta, tutta la porta, ancora una vita, ancora una volta, e poi
I think you two better give me a hand.
We have a sweet Don Bosco.
Venus here, by the bridge.
Over there. Hey, Giuseppe, you coming?
What's wrong, Giuseppe? You can tell me.
I'm not going back to the Generale.
What?
I'm breaking free. I'm gonna run away. With you.
But what about Don Bosco? Have you forgotten about him?
Well, I don't always have to think of him. Let's just think about you and me.
Don Bosco will be disgraced.
What about me? You any idea what'll happen to me if I stay in jail? I'll lose everything, including you.
You don't trust me. You don't believe that I'll wait for you?
I don't trust myself. Stuck in that filthy prison with misfits, murderers, perverts. What kind of life is that?
You have to find the strength to pay for your mistakes. Otherwise, you never will.
All right, so I don't have the strength for anything. Have it your way. I'm gonna get out.
I'm not going with you.
But you're thinking about it?
No. I'll wait as long as I have to. If I run away with you now, where will we go? It's no good. It'll make it worse for you.
I worked it all out. France is so close to us. We can be there by tomorrow if we leave now. Then I'll go to France.
Trust him. He still believes in you. You would leave without me?
If I have to, yes.
Goodbye, Giuseppe.
Goodbye.
Giuseppe, wait! I'm coming with you!
Hey, here he is on the Ah, come on.
Ancora una volta e poi Martino, ancora una volta, asciutta la porta, ancora una vita, asciutta la riva, ancora una volta e poi Martino.
All right, move along. Yeah, move I can. Both says one.
Knows how to count. Up. Don Bosco.
Yes, I know. One is missing.
So what do we do? You tell us.
We wait, and we pray.
Yeah. All right, men. We wait, and we...
My dream, my ambition. Yet it's impossible to realize this dream alone. But if you have the courage to help, we can create a miracle together. And by working together, I promise you Our Lady will reward us with chapels, churches, schools, workshops, and a host of priests to give us a hand. And one of you will become a bishop. Mark my words. Our Lady will assist us in forming a community, an order. I've given a great deal of thought to the name, and I've decided to call it the Salesians in honor of St. Francis of Sales, our patron saint of Piedmont. He will show us the way with his concern for the poor. Salesians, I promise you bread, work, and paradise.
A new order. It's simply chimerical. There's enough confusion with the fellowships we already have. Eh, Monsignor?
Hmm?
We feel that this time Don Bosco's asking too much. This has been going out.
Yes, it's true. Ah, Don Bosco. Now that Monsignor Ricciardi has left us to make his peace with God, it's up to me to put a bit of order in this disorderly congregation of yours. Frankly, I'm worried.
I'm sorry to hear that, Excellency.
Perhaps you keep your congregation under control, Don Bosco. Then again, perhaps not. To an outsider like me, it has the aspect of chaos. I'll be frank with you, Father. I'm afraid I must intervene. I have the authority.
Of course, that is why I'm here, Your Excellency, and to inform you that our mission has been inaccurately described to you. My chapel is only a poor haven for poor people.
How many of your boys are truly committed to their vocation?
So far, 150 boys.
And if you die, Don Bosco?
Someone will take my place.
Why is it you refuse to have your brotherhood of Salesians under my authority?
Because my hopes go beyond us. With the help of God, what I've started will never die because it's something that had to be done. I see it already, completed. I see it as it will be, Your Excellency. Churches, schools, and playgrounds all over the world for my boys. For all the boys of the world, those forgotten and abandoned, the children of God.
How will all this come about? This vision of yours?
I don't know, but I see it just the same.
You've thought about uniforms for your flock, of course.
I have. They will wear their shirts like laborers.
That's all for now, Don Bosco.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
There's no beating coming.
Oh, such behavior is unheard of. Literally rude. With that aura of the infallible Bosco.
He carried on the way he always does, you know.
And His Excellency, what did he say?
More than anything, he was upset by Don Bosco's lack of obsequiousness.
Mad? He's gone mad. He'll have to be put in a mental hospital. Oh, for sure, poor fellow.
Geraldino. Maybe I am mad after all, but they cannot refute what is evident. The oratory, for instance, wasn't there before. Yet it's a reality. It's visible for everyone to see. Yes, my brothers. I've always had this obsession. This dream. But if I'd been reasonable the way they want me to be now, I'd still be a farmer working the land. And these poor boys would have nowhere to sing their praises to God. As a young boy, I would entertain my friends by walking on a rope, high above the ground. I kept my balance by looking straight ahead of me, with my mind's eye turned to the Lord. Had I looked down at the void below me, I would have fallen for sure. These dreams,
that have always crowded my mind are like being on that tightrope. And at times I ask myself, what if the rope gives way? What if all my hopes were dreams that vanish like fog at the break of day? Maybe they're right. The prelates, the archbishop, political establishment. They planted a knife in my heart. But maybe they were right.
Move along. Let's go.
And yet, I'm surrounded by youth. My boys. Who cry out in need. Oh Lord, strengthen my faith and trust in you and in my boys. Faith and trust.
Don Bosco's here. Don Bosco.
I called for you, Don Bosco, because I feel you continue to exceed your authority. I'm sure you agree. There's a hierarchy, orders to respect. Father, I've decided to suspend your right to hear confession.
That's impossible. That's the punishment you give to drunken priests. Your Excellency, many of those boys will only confess to me. That's where I get to know them, to teach them. During our talks and the confession.
I'm sorry, but that's my decision.
Then I will leave Turin.
As you like, Don Bosco. A little rest wouldn't do you any harm. A retreat in the countryside. Oh, yes, there's still another thing. We've also decided to deny you the right to administer confirmation to your boys at the oratory.
As you wish, Your Excellency. I will leave Turin. But I'm not going to the countryside. I'm going to Rome.
Bravo, Don Bosco. You did the right thing by coming to see me. I already know why you've come to Rome. Let me say that I have nominated a commission of 4 cardinals to reach a definitive verdict regarding the rules of your Salesian order. If they approve, you'll be free to act as you wish, within the context of the church. Bravo, Don Bosco. Well done. You acted as St. Francis did with Innocent III, as a free servant who works in the great house of the Lord. Well, Don Bosco, you should talk to me. You needn't fear anything. I've heard so many amazing things about you. Legendary feats bordering on the miraculous.
I beg you to forgive such talk.
Let me judge where the truth lies. Tell me about your dreams.
My dreams? They started when I was very young, shortly after my father died. I had an older brother, a stepbrother, who didn't approve of my becoming a priest, nor of my dreams. And poor as we were, he wasn't altogether wrong. And so I worked during the day and studied at night. It was very tiring.
I know it was tiring, Don Bosco, as it was rewarding.
When the first dream occurred, on such a night, I was exhausted, nearly in a state of trance, and I envisioned myself in a vast courtyard, surrounded by a crowd of boys. They were playing and laughing, but some of them were cursing.